Retro Rob's gaming videos.
Hey, Rob here, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Nvidia Shield TV. That's right. Finally picked one of these up. I got this on the Black Friday special. That was the one where they claimed you got $100 off. Kinda, sorta. I mean, if you buy the remote comes free, but you gotta buy them both. So basically what it is you get $50 off of the device itself, and then you get a free remote. I got mine at GameStop, therefore it took forever to get here. That is a pretty regular thing with GameStop. Really, I don't have a problem with the delivery time. My real problem with GameStop is their complete lack of any customer service whatsoever. I will never buy from GameStop online again. It's not like I'm a regular GameStop customer. I'm not their target audience. But it just, my God, their support, terrible. Just terrible. I could have bought it on Amazon and had it much sooner and with a lot less grief. So, enough whining. Let's get this open. How am I gonna do this? I don't have a knife with me, so I'm going to use the touch of death on it. So here we go, touch of death. All right, so yeah, here we go. We've got the Shield controller. It will surprise some to know that the actual remote does not come with it. It does come with a game controller. I'll show you that in a minute. Here's the box. It's part of Nvidia's new Let's Make Everything Generic line. What was I talking about anyway? What were we doing here? Oh yeah. Coke Zero. Yeah, I like Coke Zero. It's quite good. We were talking about the Shield. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. I was just talking about the boxing, which it's an unboxing video, so I can talk about the box. I don't much care for the art direction on Nvidia's new products. To me, this does not scream high performance. It kind of reminds me of like the films they used to show us about Soviet Russia back in the day. You know, like there's one item on the shelf and there's like a picture of it. Here's your shield. It's all you get. This is supposed to be a top-end streaming device, and it's in a box that's okay for everyday use. It's a problem. I'm sorry, but performance items should be in a black box, maybe a red box, but not a white generic ass box with just a picture of the item. Anyway, not real, whatever. It's not the box that's important. It's what's inside the box. And what's inside the box is pretty awesome. This is not the nice one with the huge hard drive in it. This is the 16 gig one. If you look at the back of the box, it will inform you that there is 4K video streaming available. I will not be doing 4K streaming anytime soon because I have a 3D TV and I love watching 3D movies. So until I retire that one to the basement, I will not be getting a 4K TV because, there's not going to be a 4K 3D TV. Somebody's totally going to correct me. They're going to be like, oh, no, you can get this 4K 3D TV. But I don't think so. I think 3D's dead as far as TV goes. So, what comes in the box? Well, did I cover what this is? All right. Rewind a little bit. All right. This is the Nvidia Shield. It's the TV player. Basically, it's a game console, yes, but it's also a streaming video player. Yeah, I realize that the Xbox is too, but this is more of a balance between the two. It does have a voice search hooked into the controller. It's a little bit like using the Echo, which I unboxed in an earlier episode. I hear it's not quite as good, but it's very close to that kind of experience. So let's open the box. As far as the actual design of the box, other than the color, I kind of like it. I mean, it's got this nice hefty feel to it. Ships well, I'm sure. I've mentioned this before that people have occasionally complained about me talking about the condition of the box, but a lot of people keep them so they can resell. And if the box is a cheap piece of crap, it makes it more difficult to sell when you're getting rid of it later. And I get rid of a lot of crap. This one, however, I hope to keep for a while. All right, so, well, if the outside was somewhat generic, I believe that the interior presentation is quite nice. Yes? Indeed. Looks very nice. Black on black. It's thinner than I thought it would be. Is the other model thicker? I would imagine, with the hard drive in it. This looks great. Actually, this is really... If the other one's thicker, then I like this one better. I think this looks great. This is just a gorgeous looking device. Here. I hope you're getting the details on that. I mean, it's just, yeah, the minute you touch it, it's a fingerprint. But, boy, that's really, yeah, nice looking device. All right, let's take a look at ports. What do we got here? Okay. We have your micro SD. Hope it's easier to get than the one in the tablet. The one in the tablet's a pain in the neck to get your finger into. It's really bad. Well, it's not bad, but it is. It's difficult to get in there. There is your micro USB. I'm guessing one of those is for power. Well, that's probably power. 2 standard USBs, Ethernet, and, of course, HDMI out, which is one of the major features of this. There we go. You can see that way better. And on the sides, as you can see, there's nothing. But, boy, it looks... Oh, what a great-looking device. I can't get over how nice it looks. I'm really looking forward to having that. So here's that. Here. So here's that. Here's... You totally can't see it. Anyway, all right, let's take a look at what's under the platform here. Here's the Shield controller. It is, oh, it's on. It is identical to the one you use with the tablet. So if you have not seen my tablet video, you could look at that. Or, I'm sure it's linked on one of those stupid card things up here. Or, I guess I can go through it, because there's some things that I got wrong on the original tablet video that I corrected later. Okay, so you got your 2 analog sticks, much like an Xbox, A, B, X, Y. Very, very standard. Bumpers. 2 bumpers, 2 triggers. And, you know, this feels a little I'm not going to get into that. It can't really be heavier because it's the same controller. This area is a lot like the PlayStation 4's touch area. So this is touch sensitive and has a little click to it as well. So you can use this to control a pointer. There's a volume control down and up. And of course a D-pad. And your prerequisite start, back, and home key. This is the sync button as well as the on-off button for the controller. That's pretty much it on the controller. The heft I got used to over time. I thought it was light at first, but when I picked it up next to my Xbox controller, which is also in another video, I found that they were about the same weight. So it's not light. It's perfectly normal. And I think pretty highly of these controllers. They're probably the best not PlayStation or Xbox controllers available on the market today. Quite a nice controller. Wow, that was a lot, huh? Includes an HDMI cable, thank God. That was a trend for a while where they didn't include the HDMI cable. Table. HDMI table. It's an HDMI table. That's like the big-ass table from Microsoft. That's an old reference. I wonder how many people will get that one. Early Surface, guys. Early Surface. Or you can look up big-ass cable. All right, so here's a charging cable. I assume that is for the controller itself. I would also assume that you plug that controller into the back of this so that it may charge. It's an assumption. I may be wrong. Feel free to correct me. I'm okay with that. I was right, however, about where the power plugs in. This is indeed a power adapter that comes with it. Very nice, typical of Nvidia. Pretty well constructed. Don't forget to take this little bit of plastic off of there. It's a fire hazard. A mild one. Okay, so this plugs into here. Plug it into the wall, and you start it up. And there's that. Wait, there's that. It might be helpful to put it where you can see it. There's a controller. Cables. And that is all that's in the box other than the usual micro shield manual that nobody over the age of 30 can read because the print is so freaking tiny. I hate this, by the way. If you're going to include a manual, could you please throw in a manual that I can read without getting my reading glasses on? That said, this isn't too bad. That one's okay. But the other one, tiny little print, and it's very light. If you're not blind when you start reading it, you will be. All right. So the controller, what do they call it? The remote. Sorry, the Shield remote. I wonder if this works with the tablet. Anybody know? Do me a favor, comment that. Ooh, dang, this is nicer than I thought it was going to be too. Very reminiscent in look and feel to Apple's old remotes. And I liked Apple's old remotes. That's not an insult at all. This is very nice. It's metal. Or at least it feels like metal. I'm pretty sure that's brushed aluminum down there. And on the top. It's very thin. I thought it was going to be thicker. Look at that. That is very thin. Yeah, that's a nice dang remote. And you slide here for volume up and down. As I said, you can control this by voice, so there is a voice button. And then you talk into this. Hi there. Also, if you look, there should be, there it is on the bottom here. There is right down there. There's a little itty bitty plug. That's for headphones. And then the usual disc for play, stop, control the menus, everything else. Nothing real surprising there. Yet again, another charging cable with, of course, no charging head. So I guess you plug them both into the Shield, thus using up most of your expansion space. Oh well. And tiny little manuals again. So there we go. I don't think I have very much else to say. I would like to say that these are way thinner than I thought they were going to be, and I like that. This is going to look way better under the television than I thought. So a couple things for you. If you know, is the other model of this thicker? I'd like to know that. And yeah, there was something else I wanted to know too, but I can't remember what it was. And that's the joys of being middle-aged, folks. You forget what you're talking about mid-sentence. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this unboxing video. I will probably do more videos with this device as well as the tablet. As you know, with the handheld, I've done just scads of videos on games you can play on it. I'm going to do the exact same things with these. I've been really busy with a couple of side projects. As you know, or maybe don't know, I also work with the Guys Games and Beer podcast. We've got a couple really big things coming up. January's just super crazy busy for us. So I've been working a lot with them and have not had as much time to do videos, but I promise I will keep doing a couple a week at least and ramp it back up once things quiet down. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Do me a favor, thumbs up and subscribe for more. See you next week. Unless I find something else cool to show you before then. Bye.
Pro Rocks Gaming Videos.